Today is the very last day of the second 9 weeks. Grades are due tomorrow morning, no exceptions. First thing we're going to start with is a notebook check, and we're going to do it in 4 different waves of notebook checks. The first one will consist of those and only those who have absolutely everything in their notebook and has not missed anything. As a reminder, everything is referred to as all notes, even on days that you were absent from school and you went back and picked them up, all tests, all after-test assignments, all homeworks. If you're missing just one, then that's not 1,000 points. You only get all your points if you have all of your material. For your money to turn in today, you must print your first and last name in the name blank, and then where it says amount. For example, if you're turning in $7,550,000,000, do not write it like this. You're going to have to write it like this, 7.55 and then a B beside it. Also put your period number in there, which would be 4, and today's date. For the third 9 weeks, there are some rules you must be aware of. Homework rules. If you are absent with an excuse when it is assigned, then you can make it up. You get the same number of days you were absent to turn it in. Once those days expire, it goes to a 0. If you're absent when it's assigned and it's unexcused, then it's a 0. There will be no unconditional makeup this 9 weeks or the 4th. If you're absent when homework is checked, you have it done, you're just not here to have it checked, and your absence is excused, then I'll look at it and put it in the book. Warm-up quiz, we may or may not have a warm-up quiz at the beginning of class, but if we do, it'll be on paper. If you talk during that, it's a 0, and cheating is a 0. Cheating is very simple to spot. There's 2 ways. This isn't like money where I can't tell you how I know if it's counterfeit or not. I can tell you how I know if you've cheated on the warm-up quizzes when they're on paper. Because, 1, if you're looking at somebody else's desk, there's no explanation. It's just a 0. But if you turn in a paper that has all the right answers, but not for the version of your warm-up quiz, then chances are you cheated. Because there's more than 2 versions of each warm-up quiz. So I have the key for each one. And I do know which one is which when you turn it in. For example, on some of these here, we have 554, -93, but others we have 89495. And still people will argue that they had the right answers, and it should count for the other version of the quiz, even though they looked at somebody else's paper and it wasn't the problems they had. This is not the Bar Association, and you're not studying to be lawyers. You must simply adhere to basic rules of academics. The time limit would be 2 minutes and 30 seconds. If you take a minute to sit down and find a pencil and get some paper, that comes off of your 2:30. You don't get extra time if that's the case. And all of these would cover previous material that we've already tested over, so there shouldn't be a matter of I don't know how to do it yet. If you are absent with an excuse, then the warm-up quiz is blank in progress book next to your name.